What's up, guys? Welcome to Made About Cake, and I am your host, JJR.
Wait just a minute. You're not JJR, I'm JJR. This is actually my nephew Brody, and my whole family's here today. Guys, come in. This is my sister Wendy.
Hi.
This is my nephew Cooper.
Hello.
Nephew Brody, brother-in-law Matt. Hey guys. And today we're gonna make a cake for my sister's 40th birthday.
All
right. Yay! So me and the boys are gonna build a 4-tiered raspberry mocha cake, but we're not gonna talk about decorations because it's gonna be a surprise for Mom. All right. You guys excited?
We're excited.
Yeah.
Ready?
Excited.
Let's do it! All right, let's start by breaking down an 8-inch chocolate round. I'm actually gonna cut this guy in half.
So did you and your sister always get along?
We have, yeah, always. That didn't sound very convincing.
It didn't sound convincing.
I mean, when you're kids, you fight, but my sister's my best friend, so. We have a little sister too, so I was kind of the middle child buffer who watched them fight a lot over curling irons and caboodles. No one wants garbage cake? Yes, get a handful, a mittful. I love it.
That was a Brandon handful.
That was a Brandon handful. Okay, I'm gonna fill the cake with raspberry ganache and some coffee buttercream. Super delicious. The ganache is just my white chocolate ganache that I used some raspberry powder in, and it is kind of a funky color. Looks a little bit like chopped up Spam.
I love Spam.
You really do like Spam?
I'm a fan of canned meats.
Can we look at an x-ray of your heart? I just want to see what it looks like. This cake is gonna be so delicious. My sister loves chocolate, she loves raspberry, and she loves coffee. So I thought, raspberry mocha, why not?
She loves Spam?
We used to eat Spam growing up, so no, she does not love Spam. None of us love Spam.
Brandon's the only one that loves Spam.
Do you really like Spam, Brendan?
Yeah.
Like,
And
how do you eat it? Just right out of the can?
Yeah.
Like this?
you put it in the microwave.
No, and then you put it in the microwave?
Yeah.
Now I know why you shop at the gas station. I need to come over and rearrange your cabinets, and we need to go through a whole nutrition program.
Do you ever eat those little fishes in the can?
I can't even talk about it. It's a post-traumatic stress syndrome from my childhood. I need to talk to Anahita. I know you guys cook. You're not making Spam over there.
Well, now that I have a girlfriend,
You have fiance.
Fiance.
now that I have a fiance,
I was gonna say, I'm making your wedding cake. You jealous? We're not doing that anymore? All right, I'm gonna get this guy in the cooler. We're gonna cut the sides, crumb coat, final coat. Let's go.
So you like being an uncle, Joshua?
I love being an uncle, because I'm not a dad, and I'm not gonna be a dad, because I'm a good uncle.
What are the advantages of doing uncle things?
Well, I get to spoil them. I get to buy them things and feed them cupcakes and then send them back to their mom.
It looks like there's kind of tiny flecks of stuff in there. What is that?
Coffee,
Oh.
like a instant Sanka something or another.
instant coffee.
Oh, I don't know what it was called. Actually, the brand was Psst.
It was what?
It's like, Psst, this isn't real. We're gonna cover the cake panel style. I have some black fondant here. I'm gonna roll this out with my spacing band so that everything is even. And we're actually gonna get some texture into this because my sister really loves animal prints. So one of the tiers is gonna be like a crocodile skin. And then this I thought was pretty interesting. It's ostrich skin.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know their skin looked like that.
I didn't know what any ostriches look like.
You don't even know what an ostrich looks like?
No, like
the
what their
big
skin
bird?
looks like.
Well, I'll show you right now. Little powdered sugar.
So we're making an alligator Spam flavored cake.
Yes, exactly. My sister is from Mississippi.
Oh, nah, dear. We're gonna make an
Don't,
alligator.
no, stop
we'll make
with
an
your-
alligator and Spam.
Your Cajun accent is way off,
Oh,
dude.
but that's because I'm from the South.
Just listen to like Harry Connick Jr. talk.
And
You're going way too far.
Tyrell.
All right, we're gonna ignore James and we're going to texture this. Just gonna push it down. Yes, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does. Looks just like an ostrich.
Say that again, James, what was that?
Looks just like an ostrich's skin.
That's karma for making fun of my Cajun family. All right, let me cut this down just a little bit. And then we'll trim the sides with a really sharp knife.
Brandon, do you still remember the sharp knife song?
God.
It's escaping me right now. Can't remember.
Watch out for the sharp knife. Sharp knife will cut you, girl. Sharp knife.
Were you trying to sing like, looking for the sharp knife, baby, this evening?
I was just trying to do something. Can't all be gold.
This is really looking like we're gonna panel this cake.
We are gonna panel this cake. Why do you hate paneling so much?
I told you, it stresses me out.
It looks like a giant Oreo right now.
Oh, quintuple stuffed Oreo.
That's a breakup Oreo right there. All right, now we're gonna do the sides, but I'm gonna roll a really long panel this time. James, let's take a question from those guys.
Oh yeah.
You got some?
Question from the audience.
Let's do it. Question from the audience.
All right, this is from MK Niazi.
What's up, MK?
Says, hey dude, quick baking question.
Sure.
Why do you cut the straws when you put together the tiers? If you want to hold them together, shouldn't they be longer? And then in all caps, please answer those!
I will! So no, the idea is that you want the straws to be flush to the tier that's below it, so that it sits right on the tier and then it won't sink down. Does that make sense? So the straw should come just up to the top in the next tier. If they were too long, then there would be a gap in between. That's why we do that. It's gotta be flush.
How about a comment? It's not really a question.
Okay, give me a comment.
Okay.
Do we feel like that's long enough? That's long enough, right?
See? This is why it stresses me out. Stakes are too high.
It's definitely long enough. Go ahead. Question. Question or comment?
This is a comment.
Okay, comment.
This is from Julie A.
Hey, Julie.
And she said, your reaction to the new apron is how girls react when we find out our new dress has pockets. Ha! Love it.
All right. I've never worn a dress, but if I did, it would have to have pockets like the apron. It's the Cake Slayer apron.
These pictures are really good.
Oh God, my sister is currently sending pictures of me and my horrible past work when I wasn't a great designer to James. And they're probably popping up all over me right now. All right, I got my scan on. I forgot my straight edge. I need a ruler. Thanks, Cooper. Look at that. I'm training them to be future cake designers or future hander of rulers.
Sounds like free labor to me.
A little bit.
It's not illegal if they're family.
That's right.
I remember my time in the trenches, handing out rulers.
What did you? Hey Brandon, look what happened. It fit. Can you calm down now? And then we'll just trim down. All right, now we just gotta trim the top. So now that you're finished, I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then actually let the fondant get really cold, and then I'll come and cut through this to make it really smooth. And then we'll grab the nephews and then we'll decorate.
Sharp knife, sharp knife.
So we're gonna start with a little science experiment, but I need some help. There they are. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put fresh flowers on the cake. And I don't know if this is gonna work, that's why it's an experiment. Okay. But we're gonna put some food coloring into water and then put flowers into there and see if we can get the flowers to pull the color up and then make them pink and teal. Sound cool?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys do this. So you can do the pink one here. Add food coloring to that. This one, we're gonna do a little bit of blue and a little bit of turquoise. All right, go for it. You wanna do a lot.
Okay.
Squeeze it, yeah. Okay, well, that's good.
Oops.
You said a lot, Joshua.
That was aggressive. I think this might be how they dye flowers in the flower shop. I don't know. I didn't Google it or anything.
This really is an experiment. You have no idea.
No idea. And if it doesn't work, we're gonna white flowers. No, so he was aggressive, you are weak. Come on, give me some more. Yeah. Okay, that's probably good.
Do you think this is gonna work?
You think it's gonna work?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
You see how they trust me?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, it might, whatever.
So do you want me to put the turquoise in now? Turquoise.
You didn't put turquoise in yet? That's that dark? Okay, yeah, put the turquoise.
I'll put the turquoise.
Might end up with some really psychedelic flowers, but.
Cooper, you should probably throw some more in too.
All right. one, though?
How are you doing? We're gonna have Cookie Monster roses here in a minute. So we're gonna trim these off and I'm gonna cut them down actually. Do you know how you open a flower?
No. Oh.
Blowing it.
No, I know.
Here, blowing that one. This one's too little, I don't love that one. Okay, that's enough, don't hyperventilate. That looks nice. Clip it maybe right there and you can stick it in your blue and then I'll give you one to do for the red.
Okay.
Be careful with the scissors.
You want me to stick it in there?
Yep, just stick it in there. It won't be immediate, it's gonna take a few hours. Blow in that one. Here, you cut down, let's do 3 carnations in that one. Yeah, that's good. Here, I'll clip it. Boom. See, isn't cake decorating fun?
Would you guys ever want to do what Uncle Josh does?
I'm ready.
I'm just gonna go now.
I don't feel like this is the most scientific experiment I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
You just hired children to come blow on flowers.
We have to give it a few hours and we have to see what it looks like. I think it's gonna work. All right, now we're gonna cut out a 40 for the top of the cake, okay? I'll let you guys choose though. I have 2 options here. I've got this guy, and then I've got this guy. Oh, that's 4, it needs to be 40. I'm gonna cut one out and you cut one out and we'll decide at the end.
I like this one.
You like that? Okay, that's yours. So take that one. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it first, and then you can cut yours out. So you're gonna need your paste. This is gum paste.
Paste.
Right, you're turning it over. So this is what you're doing. You're just folding it in half and pushing. Turn it, fold in half, push. So you get a smooth surface like this, right?
Okay.
There you go.
Turn.
There you go.
There you go.
Let me see.
Kind of.
Here, let's do it. Real fast, real fast. Boom.
Nice.
Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is use a little bit of powdered sugar. We call this snow.
Snow.
No!
Snow.
I'm gonna use the big roller. You guys can use the little roller.
Yay.
Yep, roll it out and then turn it. So keep turning it. Good job.
Nice.
All right, that's probably good enough. Let's even it out though a little bit because see we have a couple little humps. There. Now we're even and make sure it fits. It fits.
Woohoo!
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a piece of cardboard here. We're gonna put a tiny little bit of shortening on the back so it doesn't slide around, right?
Horatio shortening, is it?
It is Horatio shortening.
We have some.
Hold on, let me show you real fast. Then you'll do your 40 and you'll put that down and that way nothing will move when you're cutting it out, okay? So here's your board. There's your Horatio shortening. Okay, I'm gonna give you a sharp blade, okay? Be very, very careful. So when you pull it up, there's the blade, retract it, okay? So always keep your hands up here, not by the blade, right? You're gonna hold your template in place. I'm just going to cut along the template, okay? Very slowly, take your time.
I've never been more scared on set before.
How are we doing? That's good. Just always steer clear of your hands. We got first aid kit, right? His mom will kill me if he's bleeding.
You gotta be careful when you're using a sharp knife.
Sharp knife.
Don't teach them stuff, please.
Just hold it very. Here, I'll hold it. You just gotta. What you're gonna do?
Knives in little hands.
Okay.
Yeah, since we've done children with knives, next episode can be like puppies with explosives or
You know
cats
what?
with poison or something.
You know what? Listen, when I was their age, I was cooking dinner for my whole family. You gotta learn somehow. You learn how to respect knives. You cut yourself sometimes. It's just part of growing up.
All right.
Just not today, Satan.
All right, let's see how we did.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let these guys dry completely. Then we'll take chocolate and put them on skewers, and then we'll airbrush it silver because your mom loves silver, right? And then they'll go into the top of the cake. All right, our 40s are dry, so I think we probably need maybe a cake slayer apron because they come in kid sizes. You can get them right down there. Here, hold on. See, you can put stuff in your pockets. This will hold this. All right, we have to glue these onto a stick, right? The 40, so we can stick them in the top of the cake. So I have a little melted white chocolate. You're gonna take a skewer. You're gonna dip in a little bit, and then you're gonna lay it down one here, and you're gonna lay it down one here. And then we'll take a little freeze spray. Brandon's favorite, freeze spray. We're gonna spray it, and then we'll turn it over and we'll airbrush them, okay? So do that first. I'm gonna mix up our edible paint here. This is a little bit of silver and a little bit of vodka, which is what Uncle Josh will introduce you to when you're 21.
Uncle Josh's breath smells like airbrush.
This stuff is cold. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, it worked. Perfect. You guys ever airbrushed before?
No.
Super fun. Looks like we're not gonna airbrush. But I'm gonna go fix this. Here, how about we do this? Let's paint it. Brush for you, brush for you. You're just gonna dip in, nice and even.
All right.
Cool? I'm gonna leave you to it.
Do you guys watch Man About Cake?
Yes.
Yes, a lot.
We watch it a lot.
What are your favorite episodes?
When he made the octopus cake.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
good one. That was a
so
good one.
good. I love
One
that
of my favorites was the crying onion.
Oh,
that
a good one.
was hilarious.
How are those 40s going, guys?
They're actually going good.
All right. Joshua, you can come back. I couldn't get any dirt.
Let me see, let me check. You look pretty good. All right, now we're gonna let the 40s dry and then we're gonna paint on the cake. So, Wendy, their mother, loves animal prints. Obviously, we've already done the ostrich and we did some crocodile. So now we're gonna paint some animal print, but I thought we would just paint our own. So here's the top tier. What kind of animal do you think that is?
I don't know, maybe a mixed up cow or something?
Okay, I'll take that. So here's what we're gonna do. We have powdered food coloring and then we have confectioner's glaze, okay? This stuff is made out of beetles. Like,
Interesting.
yeah, that's why it's shiny. You can eat beetles, right?
What?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll start with brown. And so we're just gonna smear some brown, right? And then we'll come in with a little black. This one will kind of dot around, just like, bloop, like that, okay?
Bloop.
And then we'll do, the last thing we'll do is a little bit of white.
Sweet.
What do you think? Can you handle it?
Yeah,
Okay, Cooper, you wanna go first?
sure.
Bloop. Couple little dots here and there. Sweet! How easy was that, right?
Easy.
All right, now we're gonna finish the whole thing and then we're gonna put the cake together. Now I'm gonna stack the cake with bubble tea straws. All right, now it's time to put the whole cake together and find out how our science experiment went. I'm dying. My assistants, please. Look at those flowers. Dude, it worked. Boom. They're so cool looking. Right? Look at this,
awesome.
it's all spotty and it's gonna match the cake.
They're amazing.
All right, y'all ready?
We are.
It's time. So we're doing some gold leaf, gold painting. We gotta put the 40 up there, right? And then our flowers.
All right.
Candles, happy birthday, surprise mom. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of painting. Do you wanna do it?
Sure.
So let me show you what you're gonna do. So we're gonna paint silver where we're gonna put all the flowers, okay?
Sweet.
And you can be kind of wild with it. All right?
All right.
And then Brody, I'm gonna have you paint up here. So just paint all that. That looks awesome. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna put the 40 on. I'm using you guys's because you cut it out very well.
Yay.
All right, you guys ready to do this? It's really fun. It's like a ghost.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you kind of want to crumple it up. All the flowers are gonna go in front of here anyways. So then you can take your paintbrush. It goes everywhere. It goes everywhere. It's in your hair. Then you can take your paintbrush and kind of move it around.
Oh, that's
Right?
fun.
Push it down. Just let it be kind of wild.
Yeah.
Cool?
Sweet.
So maybe do another piece there and Cooper do a couple on yours.
Okay.
And I'm gonna paint the sticks of the 40.
This is stuck in my brush.
It's stuck in your brush.
Get off of my finger.
So sticky.
Get
How you doing,
off
Coop?
me.
Let me see.
I think I am doing crazy.
No, use your fingers. This will help.
Oh, okay.
I think the paintbrush is making it a little bit too wet. All right, so I'm gonna go around and have you guys cut flowers. I want you to cut them all the way to the bud because we're not gonna stick them in the cake. We're gonna stick them in the icing. Okay? You cut your blue ones. You cut your pink ones. What do you think?
It's really, really cool.
Yeah?
Nice. Pretty.
What do you think Mom's gonna think?
She's gonna think it's
He's
awesome.
gonna
Yeah.
love it.
Does it totally scream Mom, right?
It
Yep.
screams, Mom.
Love that.
Mama.
Mom!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! By the way, there's a bonus video. Everything's in the description box below between the three of us. We made some fun cupcakes. It's a really cute video. All right, some on top.
Yes.
We gotta hide our little sticks, right?
You have to hide them.
Blow them open. All right, we're gonna finish putting all our flowers on and then we're gonna present it to their mom and my sister. Yay! Yay! You guys did good. Our 40th birthday cake is complete and I think she turned out super cool. You think your mom's gonna like
Yes,
it?
he's gonna
High
love
five.
it. He's gonna love
Think
it.
we killed it today. Do you guys want to get her in here?
Yes.
Yeah, come
Let's
on,
get her
Mom.
in here.
Come on, Mom.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is amazing.
Is it good? Do you love it?
So good.
So
I
cool.
love it.
Happy
Did
40th
y'all
birthday.
really help Uncle Josh do
Yes.
this?
Yeah, they did. They did.
This
Help me
is
do
really
everything.
Good. Y'all helped.
They did. They helped me do
you it?
everything.
Did he help
Yes.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped you.
They did.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, let's cut it. Let's cut it. Let's eat it.
Let's eat.
All right, forks. Man your forks. Get your forks.
Man your fork. Choose your weapon.
Don't forget, guys, we have a bonus video of the 3 of us making cupcakes in the description box below. Ready? Cheers.
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 Cheers, great job, guys.
Mom?
Tastes like 1978.
Yes.
That's good.
Bye. Come on, I'll show you my studio.
So that's what Brandon looks like.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah.
Hey, your kids wouldn't give me any dirt on Joshua. Do you have any stories?
I have lots of stories. He can't pay me off.
What did he look like when he was growing up?
So Josh was a lot shorter, a little bit chubbier. He had a real nice butt cut, you know, back in the 90s. Josh was kind of the brainiac, the nerdy Chuck kid. He always sat on the very edge of his waterbed, like day in and day out, playing Nintendo, Mario Brothers, because he had to get to like the last level. And then one day he hears basically like a noise that sounds like someone's going to the bathroom with the door open, and then he's like, why am I wet? And he had popped his waterbed.
Hey, wait, whoa, what's happening here? No, you don't get her. What are you
Hey,
talking?
wait.
No,
I just that
no
one time
stories,
when you
no
popped the
stories,
waterbed.
no stories.